Hi, and welcome back to Crossword Joe. This is Saturday, March 10th, 2018. That's right, this is Gilligan's 7-month birthday. He was born, allegedly, according to his certificate, on August 10th. So this is his 7th month birthday. Congratulations, Gilligan. Okay. This is yesterday's puzzle. Follow me, a rare Friday appearance by Fred Biscoff. But this is the weekend now. This is Saturday and Sunday, so it's always been the case that Fred has done every single weekend one. So I would expect nothing else but that. But let's go to today's puzzle expert. Click off sound effects, which mysteriously checks itself back. But everything else stays the same. It's like that cookie doesn't hold up. It crumbles or something. And go to today's puzzle, which is Breadline. Breadline by Fred Biscoff, edited by Fred Biscoff. So thank you, Fred. Breadline. I wonder what that has. Just taking a glance here, it looks like it's the classic windmill. We got 17 across, we got 11 down, we got 60 across, and we have 28 down. Those are probably going to be part of the theme. I bet you dollars to donuts. But let's get started. Amassed with up. Built up. Let's just take a wild guess right off the bat. Stare stupidly. Arenas, entrances. Let's see. Stare stupid. Is it like? No, let's see. Cockpit abbreviation. Don't know that. Stare. Gaze, maybe. Gates. So I'm gonna say gaze. Is it a Z or an E? Is it a Z? Gets off the fence. Ops. That means you opt for something. Ops. Dwindle as support. A road. No, that can't be true. LD, no way. Let's see which one. Makes a fillet of. Gee, I don't know. Maybe both of these are wrong. Two-toned Mexican coin. That's a peso, right? So this isn't built. Let's see if this is an S. I'm just all over the map here. I just want to see if built is correct. Amassed. I think that it's supposed to be a peso, isn't it? Two-tone Mexican coin. I may be totally wrong here, but let's say it starts with a P. Amassed with up. Built up. Piled up? Let's say piled. We're just taking guesses here. Dwindle as support. I still think this is a road. And looks like the letters follow. Plant with fleshy leaves. A plant with fleshy leaves. I'm gonna say it starts with an A because I think that's Gates. This is cockpit, probably altitude. Aloe. Yeah. Aloe, of course. They have those leaves that have the soothing stuff in them. It's pretty cool. Work like a dog. Toil makes amends. Makes amends. Wouldn't be a tone, would it? Because that'd be an A. Let's see. Argo is a brand of this. Argo is a brand of this. Oh boy. Mosaic pieces. Those are tiles. Yeah, so I know that's going to be an I. And in a conniving way. Slyly. So it's going to be IL. And work like a dog. Yeah, I'm going to say toil. Toil. Recycling bin item. Well, if we're going to stay on the peso theme, we better put S in there. Element in Pyrites is iron as opposed to iodine. Cornstalks bonanza, probably a load. Soda can, soda bottle. Some cheese. Yeah, E-med, soda. I'm going down now. Makes a fillet of. Makes a fillet of. Debone. Debone? Yeah, bottle. Soda, bottle. Hub serving 33 across. We don't know what 33 across is, but when we get that. Maybe we'll get that answer. I'll have another. Peso. One more. One more. Okay, winter pajamas material. I'm going to say that's going to be flannel. Flannel. Is that how you spell it? Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young part. Which one has 4 letters? Nash. Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young. You know, I just heard or something yesterday that the only reason that Crosby, Stills, and Nash got together in the first place is because Stephen Stills wanted to just get the song out called Sweet Judy Blue Eyes. that was the original reason why they got together, I think. And then they said, hey, we make pretty good music, so they went on and did other stuff. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but it's an interesting story. That Sweet Judy Blue Eyes is for Judy Collins, whom I think Stephen Stills was infatuated with at the time. Complicated as a divorce. It's complicated. It's as a divorce. It's in the thick of is amidst. Messy, which divorces can be. Cushion as a blow. Cushion as a blow. That means you absorb. Maybe. Excuse me. I just had a great donut. Dunkin' Donuts has those Oreo mint donuts, and it's a chocolate fest because they not only do they put a layer of chocolate over it, and then a layer of, it's not chocolate but it's like mint icing, and then they have a very generous portion of crumbled Oreos on top or whatever, and then they inject it with a bunch more chocolate, so it's like it was a chocolate fest. Okay, so hockey or baseball stat. Let's see, we don't know this one, right? Yeah, cushion is a blow. Hockey or baseball stat, what do they have? They have errors. But what's something that's, let's see, in the midst? No, it's not going to be errors. It's going to be, oh boy, baseball stats. Like a bummler. Don't know that one. Can City. Is that Paris? I'm going to say it's Paris. Radar gun reading. Radar gun reading is speed. A handful of. Some. I'm going to say speed. YouTube distractions. Ads. That's right. Throaty, beg pardon. Ahem. Geneva-based watchmaker. Okay. Minister's nickname, Rev. So it's maybe Rolex. Boring sort. Boring sort. Result of a sacrifice fly. Another baseball reference. They're trying to get us in the mood for baseball, right? Result of a sacrifice fly may or may not be a run. This should be a possible result of a sacrifice fly, because sometimes you can have a sacrifice fly, a guy going from second to third, not scoring. But in this case, it's a possible result is a run. Mocha land. Mocha's land. Don't know. Game with wooden balls. I'm going to say that is, what is that? 5 letters. So don't know that. I know it's gonna be a face palm. Anne of Boleyn, right? Is that Boleyn thing with a Y? Boleyn. I don't know. Mixed nuts tidbit. Peanut. One way to pay. One way to pay. Don't know that. Cash. So is there a C? Like a cashew? Let's just start making up stuff. Cashew. Smokers flick them ashes. Assault from Mo, I would say, would be a slap. Islands north of Cuba. Those are the Florida Keys, right? Island, is it called Key West? Just put Key West. Fred of Top Hat. That'd be Fred Astaire. How do you spell Astaire? Is it that way? Oz, who wrote Black Box. Dr. Oz. No. Black Box. Oz, who wrote Black Box. I do not know that. Jim Beam offering, that would be a stiff drink, right? Rye whiskey. Having little rainfall is probably arid. So I'm starting to lose confidence in Key West here. So let's see. Have that. Yeah, we don't know that. Really steamed. Irked. Don't know. Privy to. In on. You're in on something. Wind blank. Airport hazard. Wind shear. Wind shear. Farm or ranch worker. That's maybe a dude. A hand. I'm gonna say a hand. Rooms with recliners. I'm gonna say dens. We'll see if that's right. Union General at Gettysburg. Is it Grant? Let's see what First Sacrament means. First Sacrament. Baptism. Baptism. We can go back to that. Okay, let's go down. Two-tone Mexican coin, peso. Iron, load, cornstalk, Comstock, Bonanza, the load. A cheese and red wax, very common answer, Edam. Makes a fillet of is debones. Debones. Arena entrances, gates, yes. Cockpit abbreviation, see that? They even put the abbreviation and made it abbreviated, altitude. Wolf, so it's gawk, I guess. Wolf in sheep's clothing is gawk, and this is going to be K. Stern to stem structure, keel, that's right, okay. Makes amends, atones. It's got to be atones, A, so it's not ops. Atones. Okay, well, let's see what this is then. This is going to be A. Gets off the fence. Axe. Of course. Axe. Argo is a brand of, it's cornstarch. That's right. You know, once you see that again, it's like I got hung up on the movie part of it. But that, Argo is cornstarch. I remember having that in the kitchen growing up. Mosaic pieces, of course, are tiles. And in a conniving way is slyly. Now the thing is I think it's Y. Slyly. Hub serving 33 across. Okay. Maybe it's not. What is 33 across? Do we know that yet? Paris. Oh boy. It can't be an I, right? No, it's got to be slyly. So, don't know if that's the airport, but we'll find out. City in the plague. Okay. Oran, maybe. Don't really know that. In the thick of is a mist. That's correct. Like a bumbler. Something hapless. Is it hapless? So this is going to be S. This is probably not Bolin. And of Scots. And of, don't know. That can't be right, can it? Like a bumbler, hapless, is it? Yeah, I guess so. Train in a ring, we'll find out. Spar. Diamond Head's Island is Oahu. Mellow brass instrument. Mellow, that's gonna be a French horn. French. Horn. Why am I going across? There we go. Horn, French horn. Alan of Toy Story, Tim Allen. As seen on TV. That's right. Pocket fisherman. Driver's license datum. I would say sax, apparently. That's assist would be a, of course, assist is both a hockey and baseball stat. Assist. Haha. Got it. Let's see. A handful of, I'm going to say some. Monopoly need is dice. That's right. You need the dice to go around. Expel as lava. That'd be spew. Spew. Lava spews. Minister's nickname, Rev. I'm going to say Rev. And Windows Forerunner is DOS. DOS. Oh, that reminds me. David Stiles died. Major Winchester of MASH. And I always thought it was so cool that his initials were DOS, because that was like, at the time it was the operating software or whatever, and his initials were DOS. That was cool. Reply to a school marm. Yes'm. 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 First sacrament. We had this. We saw this before. Baptism. Baptism. Maybe. Like company cars, typically they are leased. Right. Let's see. Leased. Here we go. One way to pay. Cash. Yeah, that's one way to pay. Cash. Bring shame to. Abash. Isn't it Abash? Polynesian nation. Simba. Scuba. Let's see. This is going to be Bahamas. So I know that's going to be A. This is Amos Moses, right? Samoa. It's going to be Samoa. Soar. Really steamed. You're sore. Yeah. Places to play. 43 across. Where's 43 across? Where are you? Where are you? Bocce. Bocce. No wonder I didn't know that. Bocce. Places to play. That'd be lawns, right? Kind of like lawn darts. Having little rainfalls, you're arid. Arid. And it's going to be an S. A January 1st song word. Auld Lang Syne. I think that's a Y. We'll find out, though. Rival of Borg and Ron Laver. Ash. Yeah, there was a time there in the late 60s, early 70s, where those guys were the big ones. Sellers of flatware. I'm going to guess, since they spot us the I and the E, I'm going to say IKEA. IKEA. It looks like this is going to be rye whiskey right here. Analyze as a golf green. That means you read it. Actually read the little bumps and curves and everything, trying to determine where to hit the ball so it can go into the hole. It's very elaborate. Jane, who loved Rochester. Jane, it must be Jane Eyre. We had that one yesterday. Jane Eyre, and this has got to be an E. It's eon. Yeah. Span longer than era is an eon. Okay, let's just go through and figure out which ones. This can be soften, right? So it's Oran. And that's it. Again, this is just like yesterday. Look at that. Less than 17 minutes. Yesterday was what? Less than 13, right? But this is good. We went through all of your crosses and then all the downs, and we had one to fill in at the very end. That was just like yesterday. So it was a very good puzzle, and less than 17 minutes. Not too bad for a Fred Biscop puzzle. And I like this one. I liked it. I liked it where you go through all the way through and then you just have one left. Or, you fill in the last one going down and boom, that's it. Because then everything else is correct. So I like this puzzle. Let's go to the theme. Bread line. Okay. Bread line. See anything there? Bread. Corn bread. Soda bread. Is it soda bread? Cornbread. rye bread, and French bread. So I guess that's it. Different kinds of breads: French bread, rye bread, cornbread, and soda bread. Okay. Okay. I'll buy that. If you have a different idea, if it's something else that's more obvious, please drop me a note. Because I'm just guessing at this point, but that it seems to be, especially the rye bread and the cornbread. French bread, you hear more about French toast than French bread, in my opinion. And soda bread, really? Or soda crackers? But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But I hope you enjoyed solving this with me, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Thank you.